What's up, everybody? Just got done playing around at disc golf at Sanders Ferry. Allie has got an appointment right now, and so I am going to go around and pick up some fast food cookies on my own. Sorry for the hair. It's a little crazy. I was wearing a beanie. I got super sweaty, so it doesn't know what it's doing right now. Shot one over, so that's pretty good, but you guys don't care about that. What you want to see is the fast food cookies. So let's go. Here we are, stop number one, highly requested Subway. Gonna go in, get some cookies. I love these cookies. I'm gonna get a chocolate chip for the blind taste test, and a little raspberry cheesecake to treat myself, because why not? You know, I deserve it. I work hard, kind of. Let's go. Stop number one down. Let's go get some more. Look at that sucker. That's cookie number two. Okay, so this is kind of embarrassing, so I figured I'd document it. My car's not on right now, but I just tried for like 30 seconds to put it into reverse and it wouldn't go, and I thought I was having some serious car trouble, and the only car trouble I had said this guy was in my pocket instead of the ignition. We love engineers. Okay, we're learning all about my car right now. Drive-thrus are a struggle because this guy right here that rolls down my driver's side window does nothing. Alrighty, we're at stop number three. Sorry, I keep putting my mask on like I'm talking to you guys in person. But anyways, stop number three is the highly requested Chick-fil-A. What's better than a pre-blessed cookie? And it's like we're at Talladega right now, folks. We are 3 wide in the Chick-fil-A drive-thru. This is crazy. It feels like and Cars at the beginning of Cars, when there's that beautiful scene with the chick and Lightning McQueen.
Thanks to Lightning's quick thinking, he was able to inch to the finish line.
It's been a long time since I've seen the old Cars, and now I'm just kind of rambling. When Allie's editing all this, she can just cut all this nonsense out. So here we are, Chick-fil-A. I feel like the Chick-fil-A workers like have to hate me right now. It's like just everybody's coming in getting their chicken sandwich fix, and I came through the drive-thru and ordered a chocolate chip cookie. Chick-fil-A cookie in the bag. Like I said, I feel like the workers were a little bit upset with me for just ordering a cookie when the lady said my pleasure to me. She seemed a little annoyed, but that's okay. We're not going to let it affect our feelings, because we are at stop number 4. This is just kind of completely random. I saw it and figured they might have cookies there. We are at Dairy Queen Grill and Chill. Let's see what they got. Well, I just walked up to the door at Dairy Queen, and their dining room is closed, which means we're doing drive-thru, which means we're going to have to do the whole open the door because my window doesn't roll down thing. I am scouring the menu right now, and I cannot tell if there are any cookies. Hey, do you guys have chocolate chip cookies?
We have the fudge stuff cookies.
I'll have one of those. Got to pull up to drive-thru car number 2. Oh, yeah. Okay, so minor emergency. The fudge stuff cookie comes with ice cream. So I guess I'm eating that real quick. So I managed to get 4 cookies, and we're hoping to have at least 10, so Allie and I are going to have to go back out later. I was hoping to get like 2 or 3 more, but I went into full-on panic mode when Dairy Queen handed me a cookie with ice cream. And so I just rushed on back over here to Allie's place. Scarfed down that little bit of soft serve. Now we are sitting pretty with 4 cookies. I've had this seat heater going, so they're all nice and warm.
Alright, so I'm back on the mic. Cameron did a great job earlier today filling in, getting some cookies. But we are out and about once again to get a few more. We at least want to go to McDonald's, Zaxby's, and we'll probably go to Slim Chickens and maybe try to hit up a KFC.
Chicken cookies.
Chicken and cookies must be the combo. That's what we were talking to my mom about it, and she's like, I didn't realize all these places had cookies. They gotta please the children as well as Cameron. But that's okay. So we got that, and I don't think there's anywhere else. We might try and throw in a few like not fast food versions, Nestle Toll House action. We had a lot of those last night, but there's some more, so we might throw them in the mix.
I just eat so many cookies.
We're so excited. This is so fun! Ah!
Welcome to McDonald's. May I take your order?
Hi, could I have a chocolate chip cookie and a cheeseburger?
Chocolate chip cookie and cheeseburger. cheeseburger. Yes, sir.
I feel bad just ordering cookies places now, so I got a cheeseburger too.
Are you gonna eat it?
Yeah.
We just had lunch.
I know, and I'm stuffed, but I have room for a cheeseburger.
So that is 1 cheeseburger and 1 cookie. Now here's a little detour. I like it. I like the vibe.
Places are gonna have similar cookies, and I'm not gonna know what
It's all the exact same.
What about crumble cookies?
Whoa, coming soon. Holy cow, that's gonna change the dang game.
Yes.
This is definitely an interesting development here. We went ahead and got one from Chicken Salad Chick.
Absolutely.
No chocolate chip, but
Buttercream.
So how do we feel about that? I think that might throw you in some ways.
These are delicious. So I think if I just magically forget that we went to Chicken Salad Chick, which I very well might once I'm blindfolded, it might just be just a complete brain fart. But we'll see. I think I can probably ID this one.
Okay, interesting. Next stop, here we come.
Thanks for choosing Hendersonville Zaxby's. Go ahead with your order.
Hi, can I have a chocolate chip cookie, please?
You can get 3 for $1.63.
Just the one's fine.
Anything else?
That's it.
All right, 75 cents.
I thought for sure you were gonna cave. I was like, oh no.
Nope. I gotta show the kids that I can resist temptation.
You got a cheeseburger, but not 2 extra cookies.
Not too much.
Here we go with the Zaxby's. This is not the packaging I was expecting, and I kind of was expecting it to be bigger. I guess I don't come to Zaxby's enough to know. Only 62 cents?
62 cents.
Interesting.
For probably the worst cookie we're gonna have.
I was about to say, you want to get one from Wendy's?
You might just have to
I just have to?
do it too.
Alrighty. Tell you what, you gotta give it to them for having their own packaging.
I know, their packaging is fun, but the cookies are...
The itself, maybe not.
Is that it?
That's it.
Pull around.
Pull around. Pull around.
All around.
I will say, the Wendy's one is bigger than I expected
Oh,
and has more chunks.
big.
But you don't think this is as good?
No.
Interesting. Well, that is the last one on our stop, so we have all of our cookies. So now, it's time to prepare our hearts and our minds for,
Worship.
I would say this is a form of
Communion.
worship. Get ready for the fast food
I was gonna
cookie
say this.
challenge.
Let's do it!
Hello friends, we are in for a treat today. 11 treats to be exact, because we are doing the fast food cookie challenge. Cameron, tell them what that means.
It means we have fast food cookies from 10 different establishments, plus one Nestle Toll House as a little wild card in there. I am going to be blindfolded, and Allie will pick out one cookie, break off a little chunk, feed it to me, and I have to guess where that cookie was born, baked.
Born. Wendy's gave birth to this cookie. Right, I'm very interested to see, especially the ones that you're like, I don't anticipate liking it.
We got some cookies in here that are going to taste very similar. Panera and Subway look really similar. I feel like Chick-fil-A, Firehouse, and Wendy's are going to trip me up.
They got some chunks in there.
I feel like I can get my Zaxby's cookie pretty good, but like I feel like texture is going to be the big influencer rather than taste.
We have one Chick-fil-A, one Panera, one Subway, one McDonald's, one Chicken Salad Chick, one Firehouse Subs, one Wendy's, one KFC, one Zaxby's, one Dairy Queen, and then the Nestle Toll House.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna blindfold Cameron, and don't forget after each one, you have to rate it out of 10.
It was so awkward going to all these places and ordering one chocolate chip cookie.
I think that's just a practice in self-confidence. Which one do you anticipate being the best, and which one do you think is gonna be the worst?
I think the best one probably be Subway or
That was the fan
Zaxby's.
vote. Zaxby's, okay.
If you haven't had a Zaxby's cookie, you need to wake up and go to Zaxby's.
This is your sign.
The worst one will probably be KFC.
Not finger looking good, is it?
No, and I eat the cookie because I feel like I have to eat everything they give me.
Alright, let's do
Let's
this.
do it. Oh my gosh.
How can you see it all?
Not at all.
Can you breathe?
I can't open my eyes.
Sponsored by a scarf Allie wore in high school. All good?
All good.
All good, alright. Let's get this party started. I have to decide like what order. Like this could be very like important to what your taste buds do. Gosh, I'm stressed.
Jeez, I am too. I feel like I'm gonna disappoint so many people right now. Please don't watch, Mom.
I hope they don't give you too big of a bite, you know?
Yeah, well, you know.
Cookie number 1.
Okay, pretty good. It tastes a lot like a chocolate chip cookie.
That's wow.
Very high in sugar content. It's a little grainy. And it tasted like that might have been a chocolate chunk cookie. So I'm going to go with Wendy's. And I'm going to give that cookie a 7 out of 10.
Okie dokie, do you need to cleanse your palate? Cookie number 2.
Good stuff.
Again, no listening. How was that size?
That was perfect size.
Okay.
I could eat 11 of those pretty easily.
Cookie number 2. Coming in hot.
I have no clue. And that tells me it's probably Firehouse. It was chocolate chip, so it's not chicken salad chick. I have never tasted that cookie before. So I think that's Firehouse subs. And I mean, honestly, not as good as the Wendy's cookie, or whatever number 1 was. So maybe 5.5 out of 10. That
5.5
wasn't great.
Okay, so 2 down.
Vibing. Why am I so nervous?
Nothing on the line. All right.
My pride.
Cookie number 3. You ready?
Yes, ma'am. That's Chick-fil-A. 8 out of 10. It's gonna be really embarrassing if I was just that confident that that was Chick-fil-A. Yeah.
Cookie number 4.
My last one was thick. That's why I thought it was Chick-fil-A.
You all cleansed?
One second. I think I need a little bit more water.
Cookie number 4.
Oh, that's soft. You know, I was really confident just a second ago. And I think I'm still confident. I'm pretty sure that's a Nestle Toll House. And I mean, that's good. That's the best cookie I've had so far. Gotta be a 9 right there.
Cookie number 5.
That's chicken salad chick. Sorry to talk in my mouth full.
How impolite.
You know, I was worried that one was gonna confuse me, and it really did for a second. When you put it in my mouth, I was like, what is this? And that's just good. They have good cookies.
Okay.
Guys, if you think it's a women's restaurant, you're wrong. Chicken salad chick is very good.
Wow. Good messages you're sending.
You know, I gotta be aware
For
of
the people. What's your rating?
the people. You know, that's probably an 8.
Okay, let's see. So we are now on cookie number 6. That's wild. All right. Cookie number 6. I just stopped.
I think that's like a 7 out of 10, first of
Okay.
all. I might be completely stumped on this one. I mean, that was a pretty thick cookie. Because I have no clue what you just fed me, but I'm going to guess Panera and see what happens. And the children are all going to be disappointed in me.
Sorry, kids. So we are now on cookie number 7. Open wide.
4.5, not good. Dairy Queen.
Wow.
It was so weird. That wasn't good.
All right, what are we on? Cookie number 8.
Flying. You're flying through it.
All right, you ready for cookie number 8?
Yes. I was like, where is it?
Okay. Oh, okay. You took a bite.
Give me that Subway chocolate chip cookie, 10 out of 10. I got that one right. That's a good heckin' cookie.
All right, so that means we are now to cookie number 9.
3 to go.
Feeling good?
I feel fine physically. My guesses are probably all wrong, and I apologize.
Cookie number 9.
I really have no clue. I'm completely lost. I don't know. I mean, it felt like it wasn't like razor thin. And nothing about it stood out at all. And so I'm just so confused as to what that was. Oh, excuse me. Wow, that was a 6.5 out of 10 cookie.
Okay.
I'm gonna go McDonald's because I haven't guessed McDonald's, and I think that might have been a McDonald's cookie, but I just I have no clue what that was.
We're on cookie number 10.
Gosh, there's only 2 left.
There's only 2 left. Are you sad?
Yeah. Wait, I need to.
Oh yeah, cleanse a little bit. Cookie number 10.
Big moment. I'm ready.
You ready? Let me get it in your mouth.
I got something wrong earlier.
If you would like to repeat one, I could give you another bite. Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. Is that cheating?
Because I think this is Chick-fil-A, what I'm eating right now. I feel pretty confident that's Chick-fil-A. That's about a 7 out of 10. Can I try the one that I said was Chick-fil-A earlier?
So do you want to go back and taste test before you finish all of them?
No, let's give me the last one.
Okay, so this is cookie number 11.
Okay. A certain je ne sais quoi about him. Is it spunky? Did I just eat a spunky? Did I just eat an Otis Spunkmeyer cookie from Zaxby's? I think I did. And I'm gonna give that an 8 out of 10. Alright, now what did I call Chick-fil-A earlier?
Starting now, if you ever wanted to re-eat anything, I'm giving you a pretty small bite of it.
Oh gosh.
Just because I think that's fair. You are re-eating cookie number 3, because that's what you guessed Chick-fil-A on. And that's
Okay.
the one you wanted to.
Oh no.
Oh no, 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 no.
It was a crunchy edge, which... See, I could go through and I could re-guess every single one of these cookies now. But I think I'm just going to call that one KFC because it was pretty unspectacular right there.
Really? Okay.
That's going to be a 5.
So you're changing cookie number 3 from Chick-fil-A. You thought it was Chick-fil-A.
I don't, Allie, just...
And
I know
now
I'm not
you're
very
thinking
smart.
it's KFC.
That second bite wasn't very good.
What do you rate the second bite?
Maybe a 5 or a 6.
This is interesting. This is a very interesting moment.
I think probably remove the blindfold and tell me one by one because
Okay.
I would like to see it sometime.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I feel so disappointed in myself because I know I got several wrong. Wow, it's bright. First.
Okay, cookie number 1, you guessed Wendy's. You gave it a 7 out of 10. And it was a Wendy's.
Let's go! 1 for 1!
I would have probably peed myself if you were getting them all right. I don't know. Cookie number 2, you guessed Firehouse. You gave it a 5.5 out of 10. Ladies and gentlemen, the correct answer.
Is
McDonald's! Tricky, tricky, tricky.
Mm-hmm.
Cookie number 3
Not bad.
was the one you originally guessed Chick-fil-A. Pretty confidently, I might add.
I was very confident that was a
Pretty
Chick-fil-A
confident.
cookie.
And he gave it 8 out of 10. Then he went and guessed KFC and chunk it to a 5 out of 10. Ladies and gentlemen, that cookie was a Panera cookie.
Oh my gosh. I knew the cookies that I've never eaten before would confuse the heck out of me.
You've never had a Panera cookie?
Mm-mm.
Oh, they're so good. The fact that you called it KFC is wild to me. Okay, now, cookie number 4, you guessed Nestle Toll House.
That one was
And
right.
gave it a 9 out of 10, and that was indeed a Nestle Toll House. You've had too many of those in the
I was
past
gonna
couple
say,
of days.
I know I got that one right.
We know those. Cookie number 5, you guessed Chicken Salad Chick, gave it an 8 out of 10. That was also correct. Kind of a gimme, but I put it right there in the middle, kind of help out a little bit. Cookie number 6, you guessed Panera. Now we know going into this that is incorrect. You gave it a 7 out of 10. It was a Firehouse Subs cookie.
Dang it! Oh man, I knew I'd get those mixed up here.
So we're on cookie number 7, which you said was Dairy Queen, and gave it a 4.5 out of 10. But it was a Dairy Queen.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
I didn't get you any of the fudge in the middle.
I bet it kind of is.
I bet it's all
There's a
right
big old
there in that
crater.
spot. This is weird. I don't know about that.
You
I
see-
might try a bite of it just to know later, but...
I think definitely you have to eat that hot because it was so bad. And when they served it to me, it burnt my hand. That was the one that came with the soft serve. And I don't know, eating it, it wasn't good.
Okay, now we are moving on to cookie number 8, which you guessed Subway and gave it a 10 out of 10. And you are correct. It was indeed a Subway.
Of course, I know.
Who's shocked?
I know my Subway cookies.
The people knew. Okay, cookie number 9, you guessed McDonald's,
It was KFC, wasn't it?
which we know is wrong. You gave it a 6.5 out of 10, and it was KFC.
Yeah.
What gave it away?
I knew McDonald's and KFC would be pretty similar. I mean, KFC has a much thinner profile than McDonald's. I should have known that was KFC when I ate it. I guessed McDonald's, but I I really think I knew that was KFC because, especially the way I described it, like unspectacular.
Yeah. I feel like the consistency of McDonald's one is better than that. Like just as far as like the cookie itself.
No, these cookies are bad. The KFC cookies, I don't like them.
You gotta give it to them for the wrapping.
I know the wrapping is phenomenal. Really, I mean that's the best branding in any of these.
Interesting. We can talk about that later. Cookie number 10. You guessed Chick-fil-A and gave it a 7 out of 10. Now, before I reveal the correct answer, isn't Chick-fil-A one of your favorites?
Yeah.
And you gave it a 7 out of 10?
Well, you see, I think the reason Chick-fil-A is one of my favorites is when you get it hot and it's all gooey and it's just phenomenal.
I should have heated all these up, shouldn't I?
No. Chick-fil-A, the secret to their cookies is that they go incredibly well with Dr. Pepper. A Chick-fil-A cookie plus Dr. Pepper is amazing.
You dip it?
No!
I know you don't dip it in it.
Dip it. You take a bite of cookie and then you sip your Dr. Pepper through the straw and it's really good.
Good to know. So you're on the last cookie.
Yeah, I guess Zaxby's, right?
You guess Zaxby's. You said 8 out of 10. It was Zaxby's.
Oh, I know my Spunkminers.
So let's do it.
I know my Otis Spunkminers.
Ladies and gentlemen, he got 7 out of 11 correct.
Not good enough, but
that was great. That was fun. Okay, ladies and gents, here's our final ranking. Top of the bar, no question, Subway. Easy. Then Nestle Toll House, which might be cheating, but
they're so good.
They're good. Who can deny? Okay, next, same level, Zaxby's and Chicken Salad Chick. That's fair. So next level, below Zaxby's, all the same, Wendy's, Firehouse, Chick-fil-A. Which, I think, give it up to Firehouse.
Yeah.
For getting the same ranking as Chick-fil-A and Wendy's.
So I didn't really think I'd like Wendy's that much. They got a chocolate chunk cookie that doesn't really stand out in my brain, but we got a good one this time.
Below those are KFC and Panera, which I think that is a tough look for Panera. And maybe it's just their chocolate chip one, because their candy one is good too.
I love an M&M cookie. I guess they're not M&Ms, they're candy.
Candies.
But,
chocolate candies. Panera, and at the very bottom is McDonald's, which is tough.
Just tough because I like a McDonald's cookie.
It's also tough because that's the one that you also bought a cheeseburger with. So how do you feel now, physically, mentally, spiritually?
Okay, so spiritually,
always feel.
God is awesome. As a side note, but I just think it's really cool the way he made us so we can taste things.
Right.
You know, like taste is such a cool thing. I couldn't see any of that. I never felt anything, but I was able to taste it all. Like that's just such a intricate part of our design that God chose to make us with the ability to taste things and to taste things that are good, and like He didn't have to make eating things fun.
Yeah.
You know, like it is literally necessary for us to eat. It doesn't have to be enjoyable to eat food, but God gave us the ability to not only make good food, but to enjoy it and taste it. And I think that's super cool. So spiritually, fun little God nod right there.
Another sidebar that I didn't really think about, someone different made each one of these cookies.
Yeah.
And we just ate them all. Like somebody that we never will meet made one of these cookies.
Mm-hmm. And somebody that God loves.
Amen.
You know? That's just so cool to me.
Physically?
Physically, I feel great.
Could you eat more cookie?
I could eat more cookie if I had to. I probably won't. Mentally, in shambles. I am distraught with my performance. Yeah, I want to do one where I can get more right. Get that sucker open. This is the Dairy Queen fudge fill. Oh, it was all right in that little spot. Yeah, you gotta eat that hot.
You gotta eat that hot.
You gotta eat that hot. That looks so gross.
That looks disgusting. Thank you so much for watching this, for submitting suggestions on where we should get cookies, and just for being you. You're awesome, and I love you a lot. We'll see you later.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.